Good day. Today's presentation covers the killing of Wesley Barayuga, who served as Board Secretary of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. We'll examine the events of July 30, 2020, the subsequent 4-year cold case, and the legal developments leading up today. Wesley Barayuga was a retired police brigadier general, a PMA Maticas class graduate, and a law graduate of the University of San Agustin. He was the chief of the Iloilo City Police Office from 2006 to 2008, retired from the PNP in 2014, and eventually PCSO Board Secretary. As a Board Secretary, he led campaigns against illegal wedding and small-town lottery operation in Luzon and Visayas. Barayuga was driving home from work in a white Mitsubishi and Malinaw Street in Mandaluyong, 2020 around 3:30 p.m. Two masked gunmen on different motorcycles fired at him. Barayuga died immediately. His driver was injured and brought to VRP Medical Center. Investigators retrieved CCTV footage of the attackers getaway on motorcycles. A brown Honda Civic was also raised red flags. Barayuga's pickup had rammed into it during the ambush, but its driver never made a report raising a red flags. Surveillance footage revealed assailants fleeing the scene, while a brown Honda Civic was suspected due to the driver's failure to report the crime. Following this overview, we'll review a map pinpointing the crime scene in Mandaluyong, a graphic timeline illustrating key milestones from 2020 to 2025, and a collage of images including Barayuga with the reward notice, CCTV stills his damaged pickup, and the 2024 outtaking of Mendoza and Barayuga. Following initial investigation by the Mandaluyong Police, NBI, and CIDG in mid-2020 that resulted in few leads, Barayuga batchmate at PNA put out a 1 million reward in October. The case became cold until September 2024, when a House Squad Committee hearing again piqued interest with new testimony. Murder charges were formally filed by February 2025. At the 2024 hearing, Santi Mendoza, a police officer, testified that NPC Commissioner Edilberto Leonardo and PCSO GM Royina Garma hatched the hit. She disclosed that Leonardo offered the plan in October 2019, then hired a hitman known as Tox and an intermediary named Nelson Mariano. Garma and Leonardo have both refuted these claims. Leonardo resigned from the NPC in October 2024. Garma fled to the United States the next month and sought asylum. Under congressional questioning, former President Duterte denied any hand in the killing. As of April 2025, the Barayuga case is actively prosecuted. Some of the most important defendants are Royina Garma, Edilberto Leonardo, assassins Jeremy Kausapin, alias Tox, informant Santi Mendoza, and go-between Nelson Mariano. The PNP and NBI have charged them with murder and frustrated murder. In 2020, officials used ballistic testing to link bullets to guns, but CCTV recording the trace suspect routes, and perform a complete autopsy to determine the cause of death. Witness interviews were also requested, although early cooperation was limited. Early witnesses are hesitant, and the case was stopped until Mendoza and Mariano testified in 2024. Although surveillance and ballistic evidence were properly gathered, information regarding preservation and chain of custody is still unclear in public documents. Investigation is within revised penal code provisions of murder and frustrated murder. Lead agency and the CIDG and NBI with the local support from Mandaluyong City PNP. Philippine law doesn't have a statute of limitation for murder, allowing prosecution to go on despite passage time.